Okay, dear student, today we are going to study our subject pharmacy practice, in which we are going to study its scope and objectives of this subject. Why this subject incorporate in our syllabus? You can see in the slide. Uh, in the changing scenario of pharmacy practice in India, for successful practice of hospital pharmacy, the students are required to learn various skills like drug distribution, drug information, therapeutic drug monitoring for improved patient care. This subject is incorporated in your syllabus for clinical pharmacist or practice of clinical pharmacy in your syllabus or practice of clinical pharmacy by the pharmacist. That is why this syllabus included, in which cover hospital pharmacy as well as community pharmacy in this subject. In community pharmacy, a student will be able to learn various skills such as dispensing of drug, responding to monitor alignments by the providing suitable safe medication, patient counseling for improved patient care in the community setup. Why they incorporate this subject? Uh, Pharmacists must be know about the hospital pharmacy. What is the pattern of drug distribution in a hospital? Drug information. What kind of drugs using in a hospital, and which type of drug uh, delivering to the patient in inpatient and outpatient, as well as drug therapeutic monitoring also handled by the clinical pharmacist as well as nursing staff, and for the improvement of patient care. Again, this subject also touch the community pharmacy, that is direct communication of pharmacists through patient when medical practitioner or doctor writing the prescription. That prescription is not handled by the patient, it is handled by pharmacist. He is present in a community pharmacy or and society. uh, Community pharmacy is a part of uh, both retail pharmacy and wholesale pharmacy, and in which the pharmacist give or educate the patient who is taking the prescription, or the duty of a pharmacist to dispense proper prescription as well as give the guidance or guidelines to the patient for the safe medication, and also counsel the patient for improvement of his safety, patient care, and educate the community persons in the case of just like pandemic condition of COVID-19 or any other seasonal disease which comes across that particular region. Now, this is the scope of your subject. Now we can go for objectives. After the completion of course, students shall be able to know what are the things student must be know after the completion of this subject, pharmacy practice. A student know various drug distribution method in a hospital. Anyone student uh, Anyone student knows about the drug distribution in a hospital? Ashish,
Yes, sir.
uh, are you able to know tell something about this drug distribution method in a hospital?
Sir, I don't know.
Have you seen something? What process they are adopting to distribute medicine in a hospital?
सर
Any student
कॉम्बिनेशन
who
ऑफ ड्रग, सर इंडिविजुअल ड्रग
okay,
का कॉम्बिनेशन होता है जो
this is a combination of
इंडिविजुअल ड्रग जो होती है ना सर, वो
जी
उसका फ्लोर सिस्टम पर।
yes, they are adopting a ward system, floor pharmacy, ward pharmacy, like that. They are distributing center. They're taking the medicine from the central pharmacy and keeping that drug in a ward pharmacy and floor pharmacy for the distribution of medicine to the inpatient. And for the in the case of outpatient, they are distributing the medicine from the pharmacist counter or pharmacy counter against the prescription, the what the written by the practitioner. Now this is a drug distribution method in a hospital, and appreciate the pharmacy stores management and inventory control. He must know, or a student must know the how to manage the pharmacy store or its inventory control. Inventory control means what are the materials keeping inside the pharmacy that should be well organized. It is not a scattered in form. Well organized, easily he can handle that material by taking any prescription or any demand. Number third is monitor drug therapy of the patient through medication, chart review, and clinical review. Here, he monitors the drug therapy or treatment. What is treatment of the patient is going on of the patient, and he reviewed the that particular prescription also. Now next is he obtained the medication history, interview, and counseling the patient. Pharmacist should be able to counsel the patient, and he understand the medical history, and after the counseling of patient, or he asks some kind of question and know the patient history or medication history of that particular patient and that particular disease. Identify drug related problem. Pharmacists must know. Some diploma students also with us, they are knowing this thing. This identified drug related problems, which kind of interaction take place between some contraindicated drug or incompatible drugs. He also able to interpret the laboratory result. Interpretation of result is very important by the practitioner as well as pharmacist also. For example, we can say if patient's WBC is very high, then what is the meaning of that? Anyone? Student? Rupal? Raksha? If patient WBC is very high, more than 10,000, 12,000, 14,000, then what is the meaning of that? Any student?
Sir, platelet count.
Not platelet. I am not saying platelet. WBC.
So mast cell.
WBC, white blood cells, is very high. Count is very high. It means patient is suffering from very high infection. Very
Yes sir.
infection is very critical.
So WBC infection को रोकने का काम करती है ना
जी
सर? WBC इन्फेक्शन को रोकने का काम करती है ना?
हाँ, इसीलिए वो बढ़ जाता है. बॉडी में बहुत ज्यादा इन्फेक्शन होता है, उस समय WBC काउंट बढ़ जाता है. तो हमें ये इंटरप्रिटेशन आना चाहिए कि वी मस्ट नो इफ वी गॉट अ ब्लड रिपोर्ट ऑफ पेशेंट ही इज हैविंग 15,000 WBC काउंट. Normal value is 8,000, near about 8,000, and 15,000, just double WBC count. It means he is suffering from various severe infection, some kind of infection. Then practitioner or pharmacist must give the drug which inhibit the infection or which remove the infection, which kill the infectory or organism or microorganism, causative microorganism which cause the infection. So that is very important interpretation of laboratory result. Means if platelet count is very low, then what is the meaning of that? Platelet count is very low. 3 lakh, 4 lakh count is that is normal. But if very low, that is less than 10,000, less than 5,000, or less than 15,000, what is the meaning of that? Anyone? Very common disease nowadays. It is going on in various
Sir,
areas.
malaria.
Not malaria, it is dengue.
Yes.
Dengue.
Dengue, yes, sir, dengue.
Yeah. In this condition, we can easily interpret this infection is due to, or this platelet count is decreased because of dengue infection, and that infection platelet transmission of platelet or various type of treatment will start immediately, because we understand after the interpretation of that patient laboratory result. That practice also must be known by the pharmacist after studying this subject. Know the pharmaceutical care services and patient counseling in community pharmacy and concept of rational drug therapy. These are also things or objectives after studying this particular subject. Now again we go for this unit first. I told you in previous class my unit first include, this is unit first.
Yes.
You can able to see this is a
Yes,
visible.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It include hospital and its organization. Dear student, you must know the definition of hospital. You write down, if you have copy pen, you write down. This one question is coming, always coming in exam. 14 marks question or 7 marks question. Define hospital, classify hospital and its organization. That is fixed. It will ask in your national exam as well as your university exam. If paper is coming, descriptive paper is coming. If due to this COVID-19, if paper is objective type, then some question or some classification based, some multiple choice based question will ask in the examination. So now this hospital and its organization, definition, classification of hospital, they are classified in 3 types: primary, secondary and tertiary hospital. Now classification based on clinical and non-clinical. This is another type of classification. Number of type of classification: government hospital, private hospital, this primary, secondary, tertiary hospital. Classification on the based of clinical or non-clinical basis. And this system of medicine also. System of medicine means allopathic, naturopathic, ayurvedic, homeopathic type of hospital is there. Unani hospital is there. Organization, structure of hospital, you have to study in this. Medical staff involved in a hospital and their functions. These things we study in this our first unit, first chapter. Now we can go for our slides. This is hospital and the Department of Pharmaceutical Services. The pharmaceutical service have developed over the last 30 to 40 years. The practice has changed from chief concern on the product to patient. The hospital pharmacy has become a encompassing the all aspect of drug therapy. Hospital classification. If you have pen and paper, please write down this hospital classification. It is important. Number one classification is based upon the ownership. For the profit and non-profit, not for profit hospital, these two type of hospital. Ownership hospital, government hospital, run by the government, that is MOH and military hospital and railway hospital, like that. MOH means Ministry of Health hospital, like AMS. Not profit hospital, some charitable hospital or funded hospital. Another is private hospital, that is, the in Bhopal we can say Bansal Hospital or Narmada Hospital or National Hospital, like that. It is run for the sake of profit. Funding and responsibility by the owner. Government not giving any funding to this institution. Again, hospital classification. This is by the type of care provided. By the type of care provided. Chronic care and rehabilitation and psychiatric hospital. Just write down if you have pen and paper. Acute care, all the hospital, primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary is the starting point of entry to the health system. Secondary is referral services, the intermediate, and tertiary is the setting where the patient are referred by very for a specific treatment or intensive care. Tertiary care can be classification further into a specific. They can also classify with the specialization. General or specialty tertiary care hospital.
सर लिखा नहीं है, थोड़ा सा बच के.
हाँ, आप लिख लीजिए, अभी मैं रख रहा हूं आपको. हम लोगों के पास अभी भी 10 मिनट बचे हुए हैं, तो हम लोग अभी देख लेते हैं, और आपके कुछ क्वेश्चन हो तो यू कैन आस्क डायरेक्टली.
यस.
आप नोट कर लीजिए जो भी नोट कर रहे हैं.
यस सर, बस हो कर रहा.
Now can I move?
Yes sir.
Again, by teaching affiliation, teaching operate residency training program. Some hospital they are having yesterday or day before yesterday I told in my previous class, some institution or some hospitals having academic classes for UG program, PG program, MBBS, MD, MS course. They are having a hospital as well as teaching academic activity inside the hospital, as well as they are having some courses like nursing and physiotherapy courses also run within the hospital. Teaching affiliation side of for residency and training program. They also provide the training to the pharmacists and new doctors or nurses. Non-teaching hospitals, हॉस्पिटल गवर्नेंस, हॉस्पिटल कोई भी कैसे गवर्न करता है, कैसे रन करता है, उसका क्या ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चार्ट होता है. तो यू कैन सी हियर is the body that given the ultimate authority over the action of the institution. Consists of a board of director, in top position board of director, governors or trustees. They are placed in a top of the position. We can take our institution SIRT SP organization chart. Then from top chairman sir is there. After that he is a chairman of this society, Agarwal Education Society. That Agarwal Education Society is run various institutions, in which one of our institution, that is SIRTS, and SIRTS pharmacy is headed by Dr. Jitin Manvir sir. He is our director. After that faculty members are there. After that technical staff. After that class 4 peons, sweeper, guards, they are coming. That is the organization chart of our institution. Similarly, hospital is also governed like that, and that board of trustees, board of governors, board of directors are the top position of this organization. They are responsible to provide the overall mission and goals of the hospital, evaluate its progress towards achieving the mission and goal, whether this institution is achieving its mission or goal or not. Ensure that the hospital serve its community, whether this hospital is serving for community or not. That also is observed by the governing body, governors or trustees. Ensure financial appropriateness, whether financial process or budget of that particular hospital is proper utilizing or not, or proper distribution of finance or budget in all departments of the hospital is going on or not. They also ensure by the board of directors or governors. Now, also hospital are the responsible to various accrediting and licensing bodies. These are licensing authorities which used to run the hospital, they have given the name, this JCAHOMRQP. You can go through this abbreviation, but just I can say some local authorities like municipal corporation, they are giving the license to run the hospital. Environmental department also giving the license to run the hospital. Environmental clearance also required for this running of the hospital, whether that is suitable position is there, suitable area is there or not. Like that, various agencies are there. They provide the license for the running of hospital. State and local boards of health, medical, pharmacy, and nursing may also have authority for the provision of certain type of services. This is the organization structure of hospital. The uppermost level of the hospital management, the hospital director, that is also called as CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Second level managers, write down in your copy: Chief Operating Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Director of Nursing. Bigger hospital may have a third level of management to assess second level and called as Hospital Assistant Director. The next level of management, department heads or director, like different departments, hospital having pharmacy department, nursing department, and other clinical and supportive services, pathology department. They have responsibility for the managing and directing all the aspects of particular service, such as pharmacy services. Also, hospital may organize by product line, reporting of pharmacy director. This is a chart. I am ending my lecture in this level, or you just write down this chart. You have time 4 or 5 minutes. This chart is very important in examination. You have to write this chart in your answer sheet. So just write down this chart. All chapters of hospital pharmacy contain this organization chart. You must remember this chart. Don't get confused one chart to the another chart. This is first chart. Just go through it.